The Zatri refugee camp is a desolate place. There are today roughly 42,000 men, women, and children living in makeshift shelters, in tents, and in small trailers, making the best life they can out of an exceptionally difficult circumstance. More than 2,000 Syrians every night make their way across the border into Jordan and are welcomed with medical care, with food, with shelter. But it is striking how steadily and how greatly the numbers of refugees, both inside Syria and crossing the borders, sometimes a difficult and even dangerous crossing, how those numbers have swelled in both Turkey and in Jordan. I was grateful for a chance at the beginning of this new Congress to join with 3 Republican and 4 Democratic colleagues. I'm grateful to Senators McCain and Whitehouse for leading this codel that helps us focus on the very real challenges that the United States and our values face in the world. And as you heard at the outset, we visited a number of places and looked at a number of issues, from Egypt to Afghanistan, from Jordan to Israel. And there are many other issues on the horizon, whether Iran or Syria, that were also part of the conversations that took place on the plane over and back. But nothing helps me feel better about the role of the United States in the world at a time when we are so often divided along partisan lines here in Washington, as to spend time with experienced and senior senators in looking at our challenges in the world. So today we come together around one area of unanimity, not just commonality, but unanimity, a determination that the United States will do more to deliver effective, timely humanitarian assistance on the ground for 3 reasons. First, because the administration has done such great work, which culminated at Doha, in bringing together a credible representative of the Syrian people, now recognized by the United States as the representative of the Syrian people, the Opposition Council, whose leadership we met with in person in Cairo and who we found compelling. Second, in order to make real on those commitments, to begin to deliver humanitarian assistance on the ground in Jordan and then hopefully projected into Syria. We are delivering significant humanitarian assistance into Syria, but it's going through international aid agencies and distributed out of Damascus rather than in ways that strengthen the credibility and the reach and the effectiveness of the Syrian Opposition Council. Last, we need to do more with this humanitarian assistance now to stabilize our valued allies in the region, Turkey and Jordan, both of whom, in difficult economic times, at the height of their winters, face significant pressures on their own countries and their own economies as a result of their willingness to accept tens, now almost hundreds of thousands of refugees from Syria. This is a crisis unfolding slowly in front of us, and the very real humanitarian cost is something that we can and should, even in these difficult budget times, come together, Democrat and Republican, to address. So I'm glad to join with the others of this delegation in signing a letter to the President and in urging that we make real our pledge of support to the folks who now represent those seeking freedom inside Syria. This was a terrific opportunity to confront the challenges that we face in the world and to come together and find a unanimous path forward.